Let's that 29,000. Let's just put it at 30,000 and looking at about an 8.76% return and put that at a 12-month period for staking. I'm looking at about an increase of 2,628 units of Axelar for doing absolutely nothing. Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Wealth 28 Club video breakdown. In today's video, we're going to be diving deep into a platform that I'm personally going to be utilizing to stake digital assets that I plan on holding for the long term. Exodus. So with that being said, sit back, relax. Let's jump into this platform together. Keep in mind that none of this is financial advice. We're going to be discussing and talking about some strategies that I'm personally going to be looking at to utilize in the future, especially after this bull market cycle and as we progress in this digital asset ecosystem. And obviously, of course, assess your own personal risk properly. Do your own due diligence after watching this particular video breakdown. Just because I talk about Exodus or talk about utilizing it, don't just take that for, oh, Cypress said he's going to use it, so I'm going to go use it. Go do your due diligence, trust the platform yourself, and look into it on your own time. After I do my initial breakdown. In today's video breakdown, we're just going to be talking about what Exodus is. Let me raise the mic here. We're going to be jumping and doing an overview into the platform. I'm going to be particularly talking about staking on the platform, a asset that I hold near and dear to my heart, which is Axelar, that I firmly believe is going to perform very well in the next bull market cycle. Again, not financial advice. Just a little bit of my strategy surrounding holding Axelar and my long-term perspective on the digital asset. I'm going to show you guys, how much I hold of the asset, why I plan on staking it. Also, what platforms you can go and get Axelar on. Again, none of this is financial advice. I'm just attempting to help you all out further into this digital asset DeFi ecosystem. So this is a platform, before I share my screen, actually, as a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and we'll share a screen, but this is a platform that Mr. Aqua presented to the private CYPRX 1228 Club community. And I took a look a little bit further into it, and this aligns with my long-term strategy. Now, this platform is not a platform that is going to generate you high return and high yield unless you have a exponentially large amount of capital, like $100,000 plus. But what I like about this platform is this falls in line with a safer, more long-term strategic approach to consistently earning yield on your digital assets that you plan on holding for the long term. So with that being said, there's different yield generation strategies that you can partake in DeFi. For example, liquidity providing, liquid staking, lending, borrowing, all these different strategies and different approaches that you can take to earning in DeFi. One of them is liquid staking and staking. And so that's what this platform is. It allows you to take the digital assets that you hold near and dear to your heart, deploy them into this platform or into this wallet. We'll get into what this is in just a second, and earn yield on them. Now, it's nothing too significant out of the ordinary. It's small yields, anywhere between, I've seen a high of about 14%. Some of them offer 10%, some 7, some 4, some 2. We'll get into the percentages here in just one second and what this platform offers. But this is a strategy. I repeat, this is not a get-rich strategy. This is for you investors that have digital assets that are a little skeptical about DeFi and don't want to suffer from impermanent loss that you can experience via being a liquidity provider in liquidity pools, which I'm sure if you guys have been involved in DeFi up to this point, you've experienced some firsthand, especially with the price fluctuations in the digital asset ecosystem. And this strategical approach that I'm going to take towards utilizing this platform is going to mitigate my impermanent loss, allow me to continue to benefit from yield generation and compounding that, which is a feature that this platform offers that I like, just constantly adding the rewards back into the portfolio, buying up the assets and consistently earning yield on them, while still benefiting from those long-term price appreciation and crypto gains that we are most likely set to experience in the coming years. Now, Axelar for me is one of those assets that I personally plan on holding very, very long term, like probably into my 40s and 50s, and probably passing it on to my children and just utilizing the yield that I'm earning at some point in time to pay myself in the form of cash flow once my bags are large enough. Now, that's obviously, of course, going to take time, but that's my long term strategy. And it's a strategy that I plan on incorporating over the next consecutive couple of years in my trading and my investing career. So with that in mind, just I want you all to understand that this is one of those more safer plays. This is where you're looking to get into DeFi. You want to earn yield. You want to start getting your digital assets working for you. You're a little skeptical and you want a safer route. So let's just jump in. Again, I don't want anybody to get too excited because this is one of those videos where it's like, if you watch it and you don't really understand the potential and the power that this has via compound interest and so on and so forth, you're like, oh, 8%. 10%, that's not a lot, but it's more than traditional finance. And that's the key here, is that these digital assets that we hold, especially if we're planning on holding them like I am for 2030 and beyond, they should be working for you. They should be earning you some sort of income, even if it's $10 a month, $5 a month, $100 a month, maybe shoot, $1,000 a month, depending on how much capital you have. They should be working for you. That is my personal opinion. And so I'm going to continue to take advantage of these opportunities in the DeFi ecosystem like these platforms provide. So Exodus, let's just get into this, okay? Bitcoin and crypto wallet. We're just going to read through the homepage. It is a multi-chain Web3 wallet, and it connects to 15 plus different networks, including Ethereum, Solana, so on and so forth. And there's different ways that you can download this to either your web browser, your mobile device, or straight to your computer, which we'll get into in just one second. Just looking, seeing if I want to talk about anything else on the homepage. 50 plus different networks supported. You guys can see the full and entire list, so that way you can go through and verify that this platform offers the digital assets that you hold near and dear again to your heart. They offer XRP, XLM, so on and so forth. However, there are only a few different assets that they offer yield on, which is what I'm fixating my attention on, utilizing this platform for. And I hope that in the future, they offer yield on other digital assets that I hold. But for now, my main goal is to utilize this platform to earn yield on my Algorand and on my Axelar, which are two digital assets that this platform allows you to stake and earn yield on. Okay. So, it talks about a new world of crypto apps transformed to give you Exodus, more control over your wealth. Again, we're heading into this digitally native future where everybody's going to be utilizing crypto, Web3, blockchain, and DeFi in the future. And it's going to be the new normal. Earning yield on your digital assets in 5 years from now is going to be seamless. It's going to be integral into this new digital asset ecosystem. And not a lot of people now know about it, but in the future, I have a firm belief that it is going to become normal. So let's just go on to this a little bit more. Exodus, this is the about page, empowers people to control their wealth, which I really like. I've talked about this in previous video breakdowns, that someone in the lowest income earning area in the world in Africa compared to somebody in the most highest and rich and wealthiest place in America, like Malibu, California, have equal opportunities right now through nothing but an internet connection and a mobile device. And that's a massive opportunity. So if you're not taking advantage of these opportunities now, trust and believe there are going to be people out there that do. So don't be the type of person that's like, oh, 4%, that's not a lot on $1,000, because over time that compounds, especially if you're continuing to dollar cost average in, those percentages start to look bigger and bigger over time because you're earning more yield and you're compounding that, and the growth is just exponential over a prolonged period of time. Again, this is not a get rich quick scheme here or strategy. Secure, manage, and swap your crypto on desktop, mobile, or hardware wallets, which I really like. It mentions being safe, reliable, and trusted. It was founded in 2015 by JP Richardson and Daniel Castagnoli. I say I'm not gonna, but I did just butcher that dude's name. Here are the founders, so they're very transparent with that, which I like. You can go look up these dudes' credentials, follow them on social media platforms. Again, just transparency is always something that I look for. They have different platforms on which you can go and follow them on, at YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, and they're all very active on them. They also have a Discord in which you can join, and their support team is also very supportive and active. So again, if you have any questions outside of this particular video breakdown, you're more than welcome to hand over to the support team and ask them questions yourself. All right. Moving on. So here is how you're going to go about downloading this. You have three different options. You can decide to do it on your desktop. you can decide to do it on your mobile. Now, these two features right here are going to have extra features compared to the Web3 wallet feature. Now, I have both. I have mobile and I have the Web3 wallet application downloaded at the top. However, I deleted it for the sake of this video breakdown just to show you how to do it. So for the mobile device, obviously, of course, you can do it on the App Store or on Google Play. So it is compatible with both Apple and Android, which I like. And right here, so we're just going to go through if you wanted to do this on your Web3 wallet, obviously, of course, if you wanted to do this on your mobile, I can't record that on my computer, but you would just go to the App Store, make sure, obviously, of course, that it is the right Exodus app. I haven't done it on my mobile device yet, but I plan to. And just make sure that you're not doing some scam one that was created. I don't know if there are, I haven't looked, but just make sure that it's one with reputable reviews and high stars. Okay. So the Web3 wallet for the Chrome browser, what you're going to do is you're going to click install for Chrome or Brave if you use the Brave browser, and it's going to take you to this website, which is in a Chrome extension, downloadable extension platform. And you're just going to click download. And then it's going to open up your Chrome browser. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a new wallet. And then boom, it's that simple. You then have access to this wallet. So very simplistic. I just wanted to walk through that for any beginners. It's very simplistic. You can either download the browser extension or you can do it on your mobile device and your desktop. Now, like I said, the mobile and desktop have different features. We'll get into that in just 1 second. So here you can see millions of different assets supported. You can send and receive digital assets. They have a built-in swap feature, which is also really cool. It's crafted for different users, 24/7 support, and it's private and safe. Moving on. All right, so this is the security tab on the website. Secure and design and develop for self-custody always. Customer key autonomy and trusted code secured by design. You guys can pause this real quick. I won't bore you to death and read some of the different features that it has via its security. But what I do like about this platform is that they have integrated and partnered with Trezor. All right. So you can see Exodus and Trezor hardware wallet experience. They have an entire video that you can go and watch on this integration on their YouTube. It's directly on their website, so you know you're watching the correct one. And I highly suggest that you do so. I won't play it now for the sake of the length of this video, but long story short, it just goes on to talk about this integration. Now, check this out. It says, get your Trezor to start using cryptocurrency and Exodus securely from your hardware wallet. Now, I personally don't utilize Trezor, but now that I know that it is integrated, this platform, this wallet, this Web3 wallet is integrated with a cold storage device, I definitely plan on getting a Trezor. Then it talks about installing Trezor Bridge. So you can install Trezor Bridge to set up your brand new Trezor Model T with Exodus. And then you can open your Exodus wallet with your Trezor plugged in to connect and start using them together. So that is really cool. Again, in my personal opinion, just another built-in feature and something else that I liked about this Exodus wallet. It is integrated with a cold storage solution. All right. Now, check this out. So now this is the portion of the video where we're going to get into talking about strategy and how I plan on utilizing this platform. So here you can see that this is the earn page. It talks about earning crypto rewards, stake crypto with a tap on mobile, desktop, and browser extension. And again, you have the 3 features in which you have the ability to download this web wallet. So check this out. This is where it talks about the different APYs in which you can earn via their staked feature on this web wallet. You can see right here, for example, on Solana, if you hold Sol, you can earn 6% APY. There are some other higher APYs. For example, if you hold Atom or Cosmos, 14.75%. That is much higher than any traditional financial investment that I've seen right now. Algo offers 3.95%. Yes, that kind of sucks and it is low. However, it's just consistent yield, which is what I'm looking for, considering that I hold a very large portion of Algo and don't plan on selling it before 2030. I would like to earn consistent, safe returns on my digital assets. So that is something that I'm fixating my attention on by utilizing this platform. Then also we have here Axelar, 8.76% APY. Now, there is a calculation tool here that you can utilize to simulate and calculate the rewards that you would get via staking the digital assets that they offer on this platform. So right now, if we go over to my portfolio, you can see right here, I have about $20,000 worth of XLR, or about 29,475 units. So if we were to go and plug this in, let's that 29,000, let's just put it at 30,000, and looking at about an 8.76% return, and put that at a 12-month period for staking, I'm looking at about an increase of 2,628 units of XLR for doing absolutely nothing. Now, another feature that I really like that this platform offers, because remember, I mentioned and talked about compounding, which is how you really start to scale and grow your wealth, is if you're taking the yield that you're earning and just putting that back on top of the position constantly and not doing anything with it, it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. I don't feel like I have to tell anybody the power of compound interest. And if you don't know about it by now, then go and do more digging and research on how powerful compound interest is. Well, you can see right here, they have the feature to enable auto restaking, right? So you can see here, it says auto restaking features. Now, remember, I talked about the mobile and desktop application and how they have different features from the web extension wallet, from the Google Chrome extension wallet. Well, auto restaking is only available on mobile and desktop devices, which is why I plan on downloading this application on my mobile device. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys that if you download the Chrome browser extension and you're looking for the ability to auto restake your APY or the interest that you're earning, you're not going to have that feature on the Chrome browser extension. You only have that feature on the mobile and desktop application. Okay, so just keep that in mind. However, I do think that this is just a phenomenal feature. It's just automatic. You don't have to do anything. It's set and forget. I mean, it literally says right here, set and forget with auto restaking, earn more, pay less, right? You're just constantly compounding and growing your wealth. So making 2,628 XLR per year to do absolutely nothing, on top of taking every single week or every single day or minute or however this calculates the APY and pays me from it, putting that back into the account on top of dollar cost averaging into XLR over the coming years, you can imagine how vast this 29,000, give or take 30,000 XLR is going to grow in the course of 1 to 5 years. Okay. I'm just saying the potential here for exponential growth is revolutionary. Anybody that's not taking advantage of these opportunities to grow and scale their digital assets, honestly, you're sleeping. You're literally sleeping on free money at this point, even if it's a little bit. Okay. So with that in mind, let's just head over to some of the platforms that I've utilized in the past to buy the digital asset XLR. Again, there are some different ways in which you're going to have to be able to move and shift around your XLR if you're utilizing these platforms. So one of the many platforms that I personally utilize to buy, and it is in my personal opinion, the best platform to buy the digital asset XLR on, is Caleb & Brown. It allows you to store your XLR safely. It allows you to buy large amounts of XLR and sell or send large amounts of XLR without any wait times, which I really like. Caleb & Brown is very liquid. The support there is so phenomenal, and they're very, very helpful crypto brokerage company. With that being said, the next platform that I would recommend, again, I've utilized in the past, is either Coinbase or crypto.com. Both of those platforms offer the digital asset XLR, and I'm sure across the board, each of these platforms also offer Algo. And I'm just attempting to mention this to show you guys how I am getting into this space to buy the native asset XLR and then go and deploy it on Exodus. However, one thing I do want to mention, I have not sent XLR out of crypto.com, so I don't know if they have that feature, but Coinbase does not allow you to send XLR off of the platform. Therefore, what you would need to do if you did buy XLR on the Coinbase platform is you would need to quickly transfer your XLR into a liquid asset like XLM or something that's very fast, and then send it to your Exodus wallet and swap your XLM back to XLR on the Exodus wallet. So again, if you're going to utilize Coinbase, it's kind of like a troubleshoot that you're going to have to do if you do utilize Coinbase. However, I personally like Caleb and Brown the best. If you're not too familiar with Caleb and Brown, you can always shoot me an email and I'll give you some more information and even get you some contact information via my personal broker at and on this platform. Hopefully it'll speed up maybe potentially you signing up with them if it is something that you choose to do moving forward, utilizing Caleb and Brown as your platform for buying and selling digital assets. All right. So at the end of the day, I wanted to bring this to your attention at this platform. In my personal opinion, is an absolute steal in just consistently and safely earning yield on your digital assets over a prolonged period of time. You guys can go in, you can look at all the digital assets that they offer and provide staking on to utilize this platform to grow your wealth in the now, have a long-term zoomed out perspective. Again, this is not a get rich quick strategy here. This is a strategy that I plan on utilizing a portion of my digital assets in, not all of them, just some of the ones that I want to hold very long-term and earn consistent, safe yield on. And Algo and Axelar are two of those assets that I hold in my portfolio that I plan on probably not selling until 2030 and beyond. And I just want to continue to accumulate. So with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this video breakdown. Again, remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not telling you guys to go out there and utilize this platform. I'm not sponsored by this platform, nor am I telling you guys to go out there and deploy your digital assets on this platform or these particular digital assets in general. I'm simply here as a middleman providing information to you guys on how I plan on growing my digital asset wealth now and in the future. So with that being said, if you're a Wealth 28 Club member, keep your head up out there, continue to strive and look for more opportunities in the space to grow and maintain your wealth in the now and after the next bull market cycle. And if you're watching this recording, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the platform. We do appreciate the love and the support. And if you want a more in-depth breakdown on what DeFi is and how we're getting our digital assets working for us in many other ways outside of just staking, then head over to CYPRXtrading.com. Consider joining the Wealth 28 Club, where there's hundreds of video breakdowns like this, talking about DeFi, talking about how we're getting our digital assets working for us to earn and generate passive income in the now and in the future.